What's good, y'all? It's Elijah Boy. And I just got done watching Night of Champions and from Riyadh, Saudi Arabia by the WWE. So I'm gonna give my review here. So let's just jump into it. No need, no need to drag it out any further. The first match to kick this off, which surprised me, I actually thought the women were going to kick it off, but King of the Ring Finals. Randy Orton versus Cody Rhodes. Man, the crowd was lit from the very beginning, singing both their theme songs. Very beautiful. That has to be fun. The match was pretty standard at first. Cody started targeting the lower back, the surgically repaired back of Randy Orton, which I guess you could say is a little bad guy-ish, but let's be honest, if Cody had that problem, Randy would have been on it, let me tell you. So Cody was targeting the lower back, and Orton, he almost went for the punt, but then he quickly realized, like, hey, this is the guy I'm friends with here. Orton hesitated, and, 2009 Orton would have hesitated, I'll tell you that much, but it's a different Randy Orton. He almost went for it, and then he started to go for it, but then Cody countered. Fast forward, Orton pulled a chair out. People were like, whoa, Randy. And then the referee goes to get rid of it, and then Orton exposed the turnbuckle and ripped it off and stuff, while the ref was too busy getting rid of the chair. Tried to throw Cody, and then Cody went for a reversal, another reversal, and Cody ended up tossing Orton like right here, like that metal right on that the turnbuckle, and hit the crossroads for the win. Afterwards, they gave Cody the crown, which means he is the winner of the match and will go on to face who we now know will be John Cena at SummerSlam. So that's pretty it's pretty neat. Cody and Cena Part 2. I know that kind of spoils the ending, but you all saw the show, so by now. So moving on. Orton looked pretty upset while Cody was cutting his victory promo speech. Didn't really say much. Cody gave Jey Uso and Randy Orton their flowers, so to speak, and he promised to be whoever the champion will be later tonight. Cody says he's basically ready to take the ball back, so to speak. All right, next match, street fight with Rhea Ripley versus Raquel Rodriguez. Pretty standard street fight, nothing too crazy. It was pretty cool seeing these two, man. I don't want to call them giants, but you know what I'm saying, going at each other. We get close to the end of the match. Rhea takes off her belt. At this point, I shouldn't have got excited. I don't know why I got excited about her taking off her belt. The thirst is real. Wow. I was like, whoa, chill out, Rhea. This is a different country. You can't just be doing that. You know the law. You know the law over there. But she took the belt off, started whooping her like Raquel Rodriguez like a kid. Did not tell you to take the chicken out the freezer. She didn't say that, but it's pretty funny. So Roxanne Perez tried to interfere, but Rhea quickly made her pay for that. Put the trash can on her and straight just hit a mean shining wizard-like kick on her. Takes Perez out the equation. And then Raquel sets up a table on the top rope. And I didn't know where this was going. This made me nervous. Rhea countered. And they were both on top of the table that was on top of the top rope. And I'm not going to lie, this is the most creative table usage I've ever seen. I didn't know how it was going to go. I was worried the table would collapse, but it didn't. And Rhea Ripley hit a riptide off of the top rope / table and was able to pick up the win. Very amazing, very good street fight, man. Hats off to Rhea and Raquel. Next match, Sammy. Ever since Sinners came out, I just love saying the name Sammy like that. Sammy. Just give me a little Sammy and we'll let y'all out. We'll let y'all live. So anyways, Sami Zayn versus Karrion Kross. I was very interested in this match, mainly to see how the crowd was going to respond to Karrion Kross, but obviously Sami Zayn was clearly the crowd favorite here, but Karrion Kross has been getting more and more cheers lately. People are starting to dig them. No pause needed. It was a pretty standard match. Nothing too crazy, nothing too bad. It was, but towards the end, Karrion let his words cost him the match. He tried to tell Sammy many times to say, "Admit I'm telling the truth about you," and so he runs to the corner, and then Sami Zayn tread behind him and hit a haluva kick for the win. So I wonder where this is going. And also Michael Cole brought up a good point during the match. He said Karrion Kross got into the New Day's heads. So I'm like, wow. So everyone who comes in contact with Karrion Kross, will there be a change? I don't know. Next match for the United States Championship, the men's. Jacob Fatu defends against Solo Sikoa. This match was pretty interesting. What's crazy is in the original Bloodline, Solo was like the enforcer, the street champ, if you will. And then when Solo took over the Bloodline, Jacob Fatu was his enforcer. So it's pretty crazy. It's like a battle of the enforcers. Tonga Loa made his return. I don't know what happened to Tama Tonga. I don't know if he's injured or what, but Tonga Loa made his return, getting involved in the match. And then another guy showed up. I don't know who he is. I want to say his name is Zilla Fatu, but I guess he doesn't have his WWE name ready. You think they would have that ready before someone debuts, but freaking Wade Barrett was like, hey, look at this guy. He must be with Solo. It must be so awkward when you're a commentator and you don't know what to call the wrestler. You're like, who is this? This guy must be with, it's like, wow, it's so awkward. But I want to say it was Zilla Fatu, but I'm not 100% sure. Y'all let me know in the comments if that's Zilla. But that guy was tall, bro, man. Golly, the curly hair, brother, reminded me of, forgot that one wrestler's name, but he reminded me of somebody. I just can't put my finger on it right now. And then throws Fatu back in the ring after this giant dude dropped him. And then Solo spiked Jacob Fatu, who sold the heck out of it. My God, that boy he flipped him around. Like, I ain't never seen anybody take the spike like that. But Solo spiked Fatu and won the U.S. Championship match. That surprised me. I'm not going to lie. I was shocked that Jacob Fatu lost here. Next, Queen of the Ring finals, where the winner would face, I believe they said Tiffany Stratton, or Naomi. You never know; she could cash in anyway. But it's the Queen of the Ring finals: Asuka versus Jade Cargill. Not really much I could say about this matchup, but it surprised me. Jade Cargill defeated Asuka. I did not see that coming. Not really. And I guess it shows WWE's really putting the ball behind Jade Cargill, and who could blame them? I mean, Asuka's achieved pretty much everything there is to achieve in this company, you know what I'm saying? But it's very exciting. Jade Cargill, after winning the Queen of the Ring, she delivered a very inspirational promo. She was like, "Don't let nobody tell you who you are. You show them who you are." Very, very inspirational. And now, for the main event, for the WWE Undisputed Championship. No, I'm joking. Let me stop. WWE Undisputed Championship. John Cena defending against CM Punk. Ooh, a lot happened in this matchup, bro. First of all, the nostalgia. And it really hit me like right when the bell rang. I'm like, yo, this is the last time these two are ever going to go one-on-one. And that's like wild to me. These guys were literally my childhood going into my teen years, because technically I started watching wrestling full time when I was like 12, and to see them, like, that's the thing about growing up, getting older, like, bruh, things just hit different, like at different times, and it's wild to me that these two is the last time they go on one-on-one. I mean, then again, they could wrestle again, but we don't know. We don't know how this is gonna go, but. So this match started pretty regular. They traded wrestling holds. I didn't write much because I was so invested in this matchup, but I do I do have what happens at the end here, closer to the end. Cena had the championship belt in his hand, and the fans chanted, "No, no, 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 no!" And Cena actually listened. Like that old Cena creeped up a little bit. The real Cena creeped up a little bit, and he threw the belt out. And Punk hits the GT, or Punk. I think Punk went for the GTS. I think so. But Cena ended up trying, almost did his like comeback, and with the shoulder tackles, but he accidentally hit the referee, who I believe is Rudy Charles or something, knocks him out of the ring. And I believe Punk hit the GTS, but unfortunately the ref was knocked out. So Punk is like, where's the ref? Where's the ref? And he's signaling for like another referee to come out there, but it wasn't a referee that came out there. Seth Rollins and the Brigade come out with the briefcase. Seth had I ain't gonna lie, those jeans was cold, man. He had the little fire. He had like the Jin Kazama jeans on. He comes out, and then Seth throws up the Black Power fist. I'm just playing. Wakanda forever! And he sent his goons in. That's basically what he did. He was like I'm like, you throwing up Black Power, Seth? What is this? Sends in Bronson Reed, Big Bronson Reed, and Braun Breaker. And they go after Punk, essentially. Punk was able to sort of take them out of the equation. And then Seth, and then, Punk was down, actually. And then Seth signaled for another referee to come down there, and Charles Robinson comes out. Forgive me if I have everything like out of order, but I just wrote down it's hard to focus and write it down at the same time. So referee Charles Robinson starts jetting down the ring, and Cena pushed him down. The dude ran all the way down there just to get knocked down. And the crowd, cheers and stuff, and Cena gets in Rollins' face. And then Cena ended up getting jumped by Bronson Reed and Braun Breaker. And then Penta comes out, settle, metal, and all that stuff, right? He comes out, him and Braun have a little scuffle, and then Braun dropped him. Then Sami Zayn came out, attacks Braun. Reed is still in the ring, by the way. So Sami and Braun fight off near the top of the stage. And then Penta did a dive and took both of them out. And then in the ring, Cena and Reed were in the ring. And Bronson Reed was going to go for a tsunami on Cena. Punk pushed Bronson Reed off. And Cena was able to pick up Bronson Reed. I don't know why. I've seen Cena pick up Big Show, all these people, Kane, Great Khali. But at this stage of his career, it was cool seeing him pick up Bronson Reed for an AA, which was incredible. Then when it was just them two, CM Punk goes for a handshake, and Cena, he hugged him. There was no Rock there this time, but we saw the expression and went for a low blow, and Punk caught his leg. Punk saw it coming, caught his leg, and then Rollins got involved and hits a curb stomp on CM Punk, and then Cena, he just grabs Rollins, sent him flying like Jazz from the Fresh Prince of Bel-Air, and sent him flying, and then Cena went for the pin, and basically 1, 2, 3, and then Cena retains the title with help from Rollins, inadvertent help from Rollins, and Cena retains the WWE Undisputed Championship once again. Once again, they tease Cena coming back from the dark side, but it's just, I don't know. It hasn't happened yet, and I don't know when it will happen. I don't know how long this is going to go for, but me personally, I feel like he needs to come back to the light at some point, because we don't want his career to end like that. Like, that'd be kind of whack. Just have him be terrible on the way out. Like, it would be kind of weird. I just don't know who's going to be the one to do it or how it's going to happen, but it's got to happen at some point. But anyways, the show is pretty good. I had a great time. The match of the night, I would have to give it to... that's a good question, actually. Who would I give the match of the night to? Because the Raquel Rhea match was pretty good, but Punk and Cena, I would say for me, it would have to be... it would have to be Punk and Cena for me. But let me know what was your favorite match down below. What was the most shocking moment of the night? Did you love it? Was it mid? Were you disappointed? And we are looking forward to the next pay-per-view, or PLE, excuse me, Evolution. And don't forget Saturday night's main event, where we'll sit through 80% of the show will be in commercials. But we're excited. We're on the road to SummerSlam. I'm very excited. What do you hope to see at Evolution? Because I'm excited for that too. So anyways, with that being said, please like and subscribe if you enjoyed. And I'll see y'all next time. What was that? What the freak? I don't know. I meant to press stop. So I can leave at any. I'm just going to leave. I'm going to head out. See y'all later.